Alright guys, welcome back. We got another video for you. Working on the Madden 26 sliders, man. We got an update that I'm trying to knock out for you guys. And today's video, like the last one, is going to be continuing to work on the ALL MADDEN slider set. We are still on competitive, but have made some other changes very similar to the changes that are on the All Pro set. And I know a lot of people are asking, hey, when's the slider set going to drop? When's the slider set going to drop? Well, I'm just trying to get more gameplay under my belt to know, where it's at for as far as a good spot and get more feedback from people. With the ALL MADDEN set, as we kind of can just go through here, the feedback has been, everything's been really good, really great as far as the gameplay, with the exception of need to get the CPU completion percentage down a little bit. And I think part of that is just maybe improving the user's coverage a little bit. It might be a little bit weak for ALL MADDEN. And so if we can just figure out a way to increase the CPU coverage, maybe we'll get a little bit more knockouts, swats, things like that, that'll just lower the completion percentage. So this video, working on doing just that. And I don't know how much we're going to get. We're going to say at least a quarter, potentially a half. Because I am going to pause and do live breakdowns of the gameplay when I see things that I want to call out. Whether it's something that I'm happy about with the slider set, or something that I still want to address. I do want to just get this out there right away. The pass blocking and run blocking sliders are on default 50 for the user and the CPU. In fact, there's only two sliders adjusted for either team. They're both the exact same. Pass accuracy is going to be at 50 for both the computer and the CPU right now. And the big things we're going to focus on is, for the user, is just balance, right? I honestly feel like the user's in a good spot. As far as the running game, the passing game, I feel like the user offensively versus the CPU defense is in a really good spot. I don't think there's much else that needs to be done. I think the running game is very balanced. You are able to pull off some nice runs like that, but they're not consistent. They're not every single play. You're going to have runs where you just get bottled up for 1 to 2 yards, no gain, even stops behind the line of scrimmage. It balances itself out very, very well. I am very happy with the user running game on the ALL MADDEN set. And the changes I made have made the pass game pretty strong too. And when we get our opportunities, I'll go in and break it down. We'll talk more about what I'm hoping for with the pass game, and just getting more evidence, more gameplay out there to verify that that is truly where we're at. For the CPU, we're looking at a couple things. Number one, run-pass ratio. I do feel like kind of stumbled into something that has opened up the CPU's playbook a little bit to run the ball a little bit more. And is it going to be as many times as we want, per se? Maybe not. But I played games on stream for this Browns franchise, the first 3 games of the season, where the CPU gave the ball to Chase Brown, the Bengals, 8 times, gave it to Derrick Henry of the Ravens 8 times, and Josh Jacobs of the Packers 12 times. And they all won. They just don't run the ball. So if we can get up to closer to 20 rushing attempts as a team between all their backs, like designed runs, not quarterback scrambles, I think we're in a good spot. And then the CPU's been successful running the football, so that's going to be helpful in making sure they run the ball and getting better run-pass ratios. So one thing I want to call out is coverage. I just mentioned it. What I'm trying to get is less of the route mirroring, which has been felt on the higher difficulties, and more of the read and react. And so I actually did not mean to snap the football here. I was going to ID the mic. I was going to adjust my line, and I forgot to press L1 before I pressed X to ID the mic, and we snapped it. But I do want to say one of the pleasant surprises that was not expected when I was working on the slider set is the pocket formation has looked a lot better for the user and CPU. So I'm going to give credit where it's due. This is a good looking pocket. It's actually creating a pocket. There is still push, right? They're not stonewalling, but there's not insta sheds either. We get a very realistic push and shed right here against number 77. He gets in there and he gets around him. I'm fine with that. Everywhere else, and look at this this drive right here against number 55. I don't know the players, guys. I'm sorry. That's good. We get some push there and some wins. It's enough time for us to drop back and throw the football. So we drop back, 3 steps, ball's out. One thing I'll say, again, read and react. Njoku's open in the flat. You get it to him there. Maybe he's getting a yard upfield. Not a lot. The defender's right there, but you're able to make this throw. Out here, the defender's playing the inside, but he turns and rotates. Judy's underneath. You're going to make that throw. He's not going to jump it and intercept it, but he's probably going to break that up. That's just good coverage. But it's a read and react in my opinion. And then we look at the player running up the field here on the out route, which is Ross. Defender turns and runs, stops. He does react. It's a little quick. I will say it is a little quick, but it is post Ross, and he does break. The ball's put right there. That's an open throw in the NFL. That's a tight open throw in the NFL. Puts it right on him. Can't hang on to it as he gets hit. When you have low-rated wide receivers that are 72, 73 overall, that's par for the course. So just throwing that out there. We're not going to do that every single play, but one of the things I wanted to discuss that I'm noticing and seeing on the set here. All right, we need to get 5 yards. There we go. Quick.
It's a gain of 11. And the Browns first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Oh, I missed the hole. What we got there? We got 3. And we're going to try to spam the run a little bit. We do know, too, if you start off successfully running the football against the CPU, they will adjust. They will adapt to what you're doing and start to take it away. Like they just did right there.
3rd down and 7.
Let's go now. Hot 70, hot
Come back
70.
route looks potentially good. I threw it right to him. Well, that's just, me being dummy. I didn't even wait to see if that comeback route was going to happen. I saw him flash underneath and was thinking check down right away, and I paid for it. Again, that's a good looking pocket. Got the edge rushers. Good looking pocket. Bulldozes the tackle. I'm fine with it though. Nothing's really open here. And my problem is I see him flash underneath. Right? Flash underneath, and I'm thinking 5 yards, squeeze it in there. And I did not see the linebacker. But had I looked over here to my running back on the flat, that's open. That's a first down. That's just a bad read. There's places to go with the football. I made a bad read. Which sucks is that we got the ball first. And now we're going to have the ball again, and we want to see the CPU. Hey, if you're watching this video, that means you want the most realistic experience for your sports franchises. And by definition, that makes you a sim gamer. So I want to let you know that the Sim Gaming Network merch store has gone live. Got a lot of great designs for t-shirts, coffee mugs, hoodies, like you can see here, Sim Gaming Revolution, that you can go ahead and check out and maybe add to the cart. This is a great way to let people know where you stand in sports video games, that you like to play realistically. You're a sim head, part of Sim Nation, and a lot of the designs are geared towards that. There's not really any references to my channel specifically. So go head on over, check out the store. Link is in the description. Add something to your cart and rep Sim Nation. In fact, I'm going to super sim my next possession because we want to see the CPU. All right, I'm just going to super sim, jump forward. Change of possession. All right. That's what sucks when you get the ball first and you drive it for a little while and then you turn it over, they score right away. You get the ball back again, you eat up the whole first quarter and you don't get to see the CPU. And we're probably going to want to defend underneath, because Tua likes to check down and also take away that underneath. So, like I mentioned, I think earlier in the video, one of the big things is going to be tightening up user coverage to try to help with that, with those checkdowns. And just passes in general. Get more incompletions because the coverage is better. Get some swats, get some knockdowns, some interceptions. I don't care how we get incompletions from the quarterback. I just don't. It doesn't have to be off-target throws. I'd prefer some, sure. But we'll take them however we can get them. And for the sake of the video, trying to go fast, I'm just using coach suggestions, you guys. I normally call my own plays. I'm doing coach suggestions just to try to get more of a look against the CPU. And seeing them run the football, better run-pass ratio, their success with it, those are important things we're going to want to watch. Obviously, looking at the user coverage is important. Make sure we get some... try to get some incompletions in there, but again, we got to take the throws into consideration, right? Are they check downs? You know, what are they? Are the guys wide open? And this is something that sliders cannot fix. Why is he... There is nobody around. Why is he sprinting to the back of the end zone? Right, this is just an AI thing. We made a video about it before. There is nobody over here. We got the people taking away that. Oops. This is just bad. This is just bad AI. Because yes, he's got that part of the field, but there's no wide receiver anywhere close to you. Why are you still running back? This is what allows him to get open. He gets behind this linebacker here. He gets behind Baker. And because he's standing in the end zone, the quarterback's on the freaking... the quarterback's back foot is on the 37-yard line, and our safety is standing in the middle of the end zone with the closest wide receiver 15 yards in front of him. That's AI. And you can't be mad at the CPU for making that completion.
That's enough
wide open.
First and goal, Miami.
So their first drive, they ran the ball 4 times.
A 6-yard pickup.
I mean, that's a great start for showcasing this. And they ran it a 5th time. And we're going to run another quarter because that quarter went fast. I mean, I know I super simmed part of it. So we're going to run another quarter here.
The kicker on for the extra point.
But we're feeling like we're in a really good spot, man. It's going to be get that user coverage, the right spot to where it does not lead to an absorbent or an increase in sacks, that unrealistic rate, but instead leads to just some more contested throws into coverage that lead to just more incompletions due to knockout swats, breakups, whatever you want to call it, interceptions. All right, so we're just going to come back with our offense here. We were moving the ball well before we threw an interception.
Here we go. Hey, smash Bronco. Viking 18.
Here we go, get that blocking. Let's go. That's a good run.
A gain of 24 yards. That's good for a Browns. First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Bronco 80.
We'll run this before.
Ready.
Oh, there we go. That play worked out well. Get on your horse, Jerry Jeudy. Let's go. Having the ability to still pop off some plays like that is really nice as well on All Madden, because typically you don't get a lot of big, huge plays like that on that difficulty level. So the fact we're able to pull them off still and call the right play versus the right defense is a good feeling. And they the double safety blitz. That was the perfect time to call that play. All right, let's look at another CPU offensive possession. Again, I don't want to keep this video too long, just because I know it's easier to watch when it's a little bit short, but I'm just trying to break some things down, answer some questions. You know, people are going to want to know when it's out. I mean, it's out for, the beta is out for YouTube members to test. That's the whole reason I have a YouTube membership program. So if you want to try this out and get feedback, I have the All Pro and All Madden beta sliders posted for YouTube members. That's where I'm gathering feedback. Once I feel like I've gotten enough feedback, then I'll make the slider video posted publicly for everybody. Oh, they ran it again. So HN has 6 rushing attempts already. I was telling you guys, that's what we're going for, is more run pass balance. And this is the best I've seen it on this year's game with this new set that of testing. There we go. Coverage leads to a sack. We'll take it. Myles Garrett. And we're going to super sim. We want to see more of the CPU offense, right? I feel like the user side of things is good offensively versus the CPU defense. I think that part's done. That's where I'm sitting. I think that part's done. It's really going to be the user pass defense versus the CPU quarterback play. Super Sim, let's go change of possession. All right. I'm going to start shading underneath too to try to take away some of those quick passes. Another run. We were all over it though. And do keep in mind, you guys, the Cleveland Browns had a very, very, very good defense this year. Oh. I got fooled by that play action. I'm not even gonna lie. that got me good. All right, we're gonna sit here.
A 3-yard pickup, and it's 3rd down.
And he's scrambling. Coverage did its thing. He didn't have anywhere to go with it.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. An 8-yard gain. It's 4th down.
All right, we're gonna return it. We're gonna super stem. We're gonna try to get one more look at the CPU before half. When I uploaded the Steelers gameplay, Aaron Rodgers finished at 71% at the half, and just trying to do some more testing. My guy, Sim Football Critic, played and did some testing, and his game was a very, very good game, but the one issue that he said was J.J. McCarthy finished 80%. Not really a quarterback that we want finishing 80%. You know what I mean? Because if he's finishing 80% with his, overall, what are the higher rated quarterbacks going to be doing? That's how we kind of look at it. There's another run. We're going to run man. And I'm taking away underneath. I'm doing that as a coverage audible shade underneath. Deep shot into double coverage. And we got a pass breakup. I like that he threw it deep, and I like he went into double coverage. I like that. So we're going to actually run cover 1 spy here. Because he scrambled on us last time. We're going to show cover 2. But this way, if he scrambles on us this time, we have a spy. Good throw. That's a good throw. You can't be mad about that. I don't like that they call verticals. I wish EA would remove verticals from the game. CPU calls it, oh my goodness. I mean, they're running a 4-minute offense, right? 2 minutes, and they're running the football. Achan's going to have 10 carries at the half, you guys. And he threw away. All right, pressure causes a throwaway. Incompletions any way we can get them. That's how I'm looking at it. They're going to go for it. I like it. We got to go. Mid blitz for sure. They're going to come out in a nickel set on 4th and inches. I mean, we're not going to go 4-3. Not under center though. Good play call.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
We're running it again. Oh my God! Look at him weave his way through. He's got 10 for 41 at the half, you guys. This is a freaking dream. This is the dream.
First down. A gain of 15. First down, Dolphins.
And another run. They're going to pass this. Got a sack. Let's go. It's 2. Just trying to cover 4 quarters, right? Protect against the end zone here. Cover for a drop. Protect against the end zone. I mean, hey. I mean, that's where we're going to leave it, you guys. I mean, this is a lot of improvement. I haven't dropped an all Madden slider set since the beginning of November, middle of November. And yeah, Tua's 83%. That could change in the second half. We're not going to play it. Either way, you know, he was doing a lot of checkdowns. He did a deep shot and we had an incompletion. So get some more of that, and you know, you never know what could happen. But let's take a look at the rest of the stats. So we sacked him twice. So they really went to throw it 14 times. 15 times because he scrambled once, right? Yep, he scrambled. That was a pass. So 15 pass attempts to 11 rush attempts. And not only did the CPU get 4.1 yards per carry, but can I highlight, this is huge too, 0 broken tackles. All year, the way the CPU's been getting their yards, that number would be 7 or 8. Broken tackle, broken tackle, broken tackle, broken tackle. Not anymore. That has been fixed. That was a surprise fix. Looking over to us, we had some good runs. We had a 24-yarder with Samson. But looking at us too, we don't have any broken tackles either. Shadur has a broken tackle, coincidentally. But when I say it's bad, I mean, look at Judkins is 6 for 14. Samson 6 for 49. When you combine it, it's 12 for 63, which is 5 yards a carry, and we had a 24-yarder in there? That's not overpowered. That's good. We're fine with that. We're a running team. This was when did he get a run? When did Jerry Jeudy get a run? That can't be right. I don't remember. Oh, Super Sim. Must have been something during Super Sim. Oh, and some of these numbers too happened during Super Sim, so we can throw that out of the window, I guess, honestly. But anyway, guys, so that was just some quick gameplay for you. Let me know what you think of the gameplay as you're watching it. I'm trying to gather more feedback. I really want to get these in your guys' hands. This is the All Madden set. I gotta fine-tune the All Pro set as well. The big hang-up on the All Pro set is the user run game's too easy. So where the All Madden set is, the CPU pass game needs to get nerfed. On the All Pro set, the user run game gets sent at nerf. I'm working on figuring that out. Once I get both of those locked in, I'm going to drop an all-in-one video for you guys. But if you want to test it out, support the channel, become a member, give me some feedback, and stay tuned to the next one, y'all. Peace.